Gaming.
Good morning, good day, and good evening, everybody. I'm Sir Fox, and welcome back to my channel, Sir Fox Gaming. This time I killed Nightmare and Dariel until I had 10 Stones of Jordan. And you might ask, why did I do that? It is because when you sell the Stone of Jordan to a vendor in Diablo 2 Resurrected, you will actually spawn D-Clone. When you kill the D-Clone, he will drop you a Annihilus small charm. Let me explain you why I did this on Nightmare and not on Hell difficulty. This is a screenshot from dropcalculatorsilaspen.com, and as you can see, the drop probability on Hell is actually 1 in 1306, and on Nightmare it's way better with 1 in 763. That makes Nightmare and Dariel the way best place in the game to get Stone of Jordan. In this highlight video, I will show you the best drops that I could get from Nightmare and Dariel, and of course as well the Stones of Jordan. In the end, I will be showing the identification of all the 10 Annihiluses. But enough talking, man, let's get right into the highlights, and as always, hit that stupid ass like button. I put a lot of time and effort into these videos, so if you would hit that subscribe button as well, I would really appreciate it. Enjoy the highlights. The first show-worthy drop came in at run 345, and here it is. It is a set amulet, and it is Tal Rasha's adjudication. And yes, Nightmare and Dariel can actually drop Tal Rasha's adjudication. The drop chance is 1 in 1077. So yes, it is harder to get this one than Stone of Jordan on Nightmare. So we have a race on our hand. Which item will reach 10 first, Tal Rasha's or Stone of Jordan? To keep track of that race, I have added a counter in the top left corner. And here at run 433, another set amulet drop. Can it be? And yes, it could, man. Another Tal Rasha's adjudication. 2 of these within 433 runs is pretty crazy. 2-0 to the Tal Rasha's. Almost 200 runs later, I got myself a pair of unique chain gloves. And it is, as we all know, chain guards. These can roll up to 40%, which is the highest, and I got 40% on these ones. Very, very nice. 132 runs later, would you believe it? Yet another unique chain glove drops. Could it be 40% again? And yes, it could be. We are now 873 runs into this challenge, and it was not a unique ring. It was yet another set amulet. And look at this, within 1000 runs, 3 Tal Rasha's adjudication. That is actually pretty crazy. So now it's 3-0 to the Tal Rasha's adjudication. Almost 1000 runs in, yet another set amulet dropped. I mean, can it really be 4 of these within 1000 runs? And yes, it could. That is 4-0 to the Tal Rasha's adjudication now. And I'm overdue the Stone of Jordan because it's almost 1000 runs and I still haven't seen it, so I hope one drops very soon, or else this challenge is going to be very tough. But at run 960, something very beautiful happened. Look at this, we got a unique ring, and what could that possibly be? And of course, it is my first Stone of Jordan, almost 1000 runs in, so that means it's 4-1 to the Tal Rasha's. With now over the first 1000 runs completed at run 1075, I dropped a unique salad. And look at this, it is the Rock Stopper. And I got a very solid roll on this one. On the Cold Ras and the Lightning Ras, it rolls up to 40%, and on the Fire Ras, it rolls up to 50%. So this roll is very, very good. And here we go, 89 runs later since that very solid Rock Stopper. Look at this, I got yet another unique salad. Let's look how this one rolled. It rolled even better with perfect on the lightning and the fire resist, and 3 of perfect on the cold resist. So this one is almost perfect on the resistances, so I was pretty surprised to see this one. Here on run 1245, and Dariel dropped me yet another unique ring. So that is always exciting. What is this? And it was actually not the Stone of Jordan this time around, it was the Nature Ring. And the Nature Ring rolls up to 30% better chance of getting magic items. Throughout this challenge, I found the 30% better chance of getting magic items nature like 7 to 8 times, so there is no reason to show it every time. I would just let you know that I found this more than once. Only 4 runs later, at run 1249, I got yet another amulet. And we all know what this is. because I will not be showcasing any other set amulets, and it is yet another Tal Rasha's adjudication. That means I found 5 of these and it is already halfway to the 10. So 5 Tal Rasha adjudications and only 1 Stone of Jordan. Crazy. One of the best items of this whole challenge dropped at run 1282 because look at this, it was a unique battle sword and it is ethereal as well. And it is the Headstriker, and actually this one being ethereal is amazing. This sword is the one with the most damage output if you use it on the Friendship Barbarian Mercenary from Act 5. So that is the reason why this drop is actually very amazing. I know that if you didn't follow this through the streams, it is actually quite hard to believe that this happened, because at run 1530 I found yet another set amulet. We all know what this is, but this is the 6th one in 1500 runs, and that is absolutely crazy. So now 6-1 in the race to getting to 10 first. 160 runs later, I don't even know what to say anymore, because look at this, yet another one. That is 7 Tal Rasha's adjudication before 2000 runs. So if you ever need this amulet, you know where to go. Alright, let's spice things up a little bit, because at run 1789 I got this unique ring, and look at this, it was the Stone of Jordan, and that makes it 2 out of 10. Let's freaking go. Up until this point, it had been pretty tough with the Stones of Jordan, but with now over 2000 runs completed and at run 2193, another unique ring dropped, and look at this, it was yet another Stone of Jordan. So now it's 3-7 in the race. Nightmare and Dariel really started to show why this is the best place to get the Stone of Jordan in the game, because look at this, at run 2570, not that many runs after the previous one, yet another Stone of Jordan, and that makes it 4 out of 10. Let's go! Only 16 runs later, something incredible happened. I could not believe my eyes. Another unique ring dropped, and yes, it was yet another Stone of Jordan. Getting 2 of these within 16 runs is absolutely mind-blowing. This put me halfway through this challenge, and I'm only 2586 runs in, so this challenge at this point were going very good. But let's see what happens in the future. But Stones of Jordan and Tal Rasha's amulet is not the only thing Nightmare and Dariel is about, because at run 2871 she dropped me this unique String of Ears. This is a very good build for melee characters. It can roll up to 8 on the life leech and 15 on the damage reduction, and look at this, it actually rolled perfect on both of them stats. So very nice to see this one. But let's get back to what this whole video is about. At run almost 3000 yet another unique ring dropped, and look at this, it was yet another Stone of Jordan. They are flowing in left and right, so let's go. 6 out of 10 has been found now. 3217 runs. I have a clip from stream, and yes, remember, I do stream actually quite often, so remember to come in and say hi to me once in a while. I really do appreciate it. But at this run, look at this, yet another ring. It is the Stone of Jordan, and look how happy I am. This one actually brought us up to par with the Tal Rasha's amulet, so now it is 7-7 in the race to 10. But the Tal Rasha's amulet is not giving up that easy, and I had actually quite a dry spell of over 600 runs. But look at this, another Tal Rasha's education, and now the lead is 8 to Tal Rasha and 7 to the Stone of Jordan. So let's see who makes it to 10 first. With now over 4000 runs completed and at run 4011, I found this unique quarterstaff. This can roll up to 300 enhanced damage, and look at this, it rolled perfect with 300. If this would have been ethereal, it would have been so GG, but unfortunately not this time around. Still a nice drop though. Get ready for what I think is the best drop in this whole challenge. Look at this rare ring. It is the best rare ring I have ever dropped in my Diablo 2 career. It rolled with 10 faster cast rate, 1 to strength, cold resist 19 and poison resist 24. And here it is what makes this ring so special. It rolled 23 on the better chance of getting magic items. That actually means that 2 affixes rolled combined to get this high number. It can roll up to 25 on the better chance of getting magic items if the affixes roll 15 and 10, so this one was very, very close. This is such a good replacement for the nature ring. Very, very nice drop. At this point, it had been over 1000 runs since our last Stone of Jordan, so it was about time that this unique ring dropped and actually wrote a Stone of Jordan. That means we are now at 8 out of 10, and the same with the Tal Rasha adjudication. I can't believe that the Stone of Jordan actually caught up to the Tal Rasha amulet, because the Tal Rasha amulet started out so strong. But let's see what happens. A very cool drop at 4847. It was a unique serpent skin armor. We all know what this is, Skin of the Viper Magi. And look at this beauty, it rolled perfect on the all resistances, which can go up to 35, but also on the magic damage reduced by 13. So a perfect Viper Magi, I couldn't believe my own eyes. In this challenge I found in total 4 Skin of the Viper Magi with 35 to all resistances, so I was very pleased with that. So now you know. It took the Stone of Jordan 5025 runs to actually surpass the Tal Rasha's amulet. Look at this, this is Stone of Jordan number 9, and now I only need one more to complete this challenge. A pretty cool double drop at run 5282. It was a unique wand and a small charm. The unique wand is the Torch of Pyro, as you can see here. It's pretty hard to get in Diablo 2 Resurrected. But look at this small charm, it rolled with 1 to strength and 5 all resistances. So a pretty cool small charm, I would say. At run 4353, the Tal Rasha's amulet was not giving up this easy, because look at this, yet another one, and that puts me off 9 out of 10. In no way I could have predicted this. Now we are at 9-9, and the last Tal Rasha amulet or Stone of Jordan will win the race. Let's see what happens. Only 14 runs later, the crazy thing happened. A unique ring and a unique amulet dropped. You cannot make this shit up. Let's check the ring first. Unfortunately, it was not the Stone of Jordan, but let's see the amulet, and it was the Tal Rasha's adjudication. So that means Tal Rasha's amulet wins the race after 5467. But this is not what this whole project is about, so we still need to find the last Stone of Jordan. And how many runs is that going to take me? Congratulations to the Tal Rasha's amulet, it is definitely deserved after this many runs. I didn't get many good charms throughout this challenge, but look at this one, it rolled with 9 to maximum damage and 75 to attack rating. That is not a bad grand charm when it comes to damage and attack rating. It got poison damage as well, but that doesn't really do anything, but a decent grand charm. Let's jump 1500 runs ahead from that last drop. I still hadn't found the last Stone of Jordan after 7,000 runs. It had been over 2,000 runs since my last Stone of Jordan, so I was becoming desperate at this point. At least I got this Grand Charm, which was pretty nice, 12 faster hit recovery and 53 to mana. That's a little comfort, so let's continue the search and see how many runs it will take to get the last Stone of Jordan. Still searching at run 7049, I got this circlet that really tried to comfort me but really didn't do much. Look at this roll, it had so much potential. 1 to Necromancer skill levels, 20 faster cast rate, then some energy and life, and all resistances 15. It is such a shame that it didn't roll 2 on the Necromancer skill levels. This would have been pretty GG. Almost 7,200 runs in, I still didn't have the Stone of Jordan, and the game decided to tease me with this unique double ring drop. Let's see what I got. I got the Nature Ring and the Manalt, so I still didn't complete this challenge. But the game really tried to tease me and provoke me with this drop, but let's keep searching. I start to believe stuff like that, to be honest. Oh, it's been raining so... Oh, here it is, guys. Here it is. Are you ready? Yeah! We are fucking done! Yeah! Let's go with the White King Scream. Let's go with the White King Scream. Let's go with the White King Scream. Fuck yeah, finally, baby. Friday party, man. Let's do some declones. Finally, after 7,333 runs, I got the last Stone of Jordan. So now it's time to do the 10 declones, and let's see the rolls I get. And let me tell you, I was not disappointed with the Annihilus I got. We are starting out pretty chill, and here is the first one. It rolled with 11, 15, 10. So not the best start, but trust me, it will get way crazier than this. Let's move on to the second one, and remember I did a lot of work doing this, so please remember to hit that stupid ass like button once again. Let's check out the roll on the second one. And here it is. It rolled with 12, 16, 7. So that's not the best one in the world, so let's move on to the third one. And here is the third one. Killed the declone for the third time, so let's see what he rewards me with this time. And look at this, 1828. That is such a beauty, and I could not believe my eyes when I saw this, so I was so happy. Thank you very much, declone. Moving on to the fourth, and let me tell you, this one did not disappoint as well. It was not as crazy as the previous one, but look at this. It rolled with 15, 25, so I was satisfied by seeing that. Here is the fifth one, and let's see what kind of roll I can get on this one. Can I continue the good rolls? Let's check it out. 18, 19, 8. Me and the viewers in stream, we could not believe our eyes when I rolled this fifth one and got such a good roll yet again. 5 down, 5 to go. Let's check out this sixth one. Here we go, down with the old one, in with the new, and let's check it out. It rolled with 11, 20, 10. This is not a bad roll, I would say, even though it did roll one of anti-perfect on the attributes. I'm still satisfied with this one. Get ready for number 7, and trust me, this one did not disappoint. Look at this roll, everybody. 17, 20, 10. It is absolutely mind-blowing how good these analyses I get from these 10. And trust me, it gets even better. Get ready to get your mind blown, because Annihilus number 8 was absolutely crazy. Look at this 2028. I could not believe my eyes, and this is by far the best Annihilus I ever gotten playing this game single player in my whole life. What an amazing roll on this one. Let's turn it down a notch with number 9 of the Annihilus, because overdoing the last one is near impossible, man. But look at this, it still rolled with 19, 17, 6, which is pretty satisfying in my book. And here it is, the last of the bunch, Annihilus number 10. So let's see how this last one rolled. It was actually not bad. It rolled with 18, 15, 5, and a pretty good way to end all of these. And that is it. The epic story of how I got 10 Stones of Jordan and got some amazing rolls on the Annihilus in the end. Many of those rolls were absolutely mind-blowing, but that one 2028, that really blew my mind. So all in all, I cannot say anything else that I am so satisfied with the results of this whole project. It has been very funny to do this one, and I just want to appreciate all the support I have been getting in stream throughout this. I mean, the viewers in streams are amazing people, and chat is always nice and welcoming. So please make sure to come in and say hi, you will not regret it. This is all I had for you guys and gals this time around. I really hope you liked this video. Until next time, take care and bye bye.